Do you have that?
No, I don't have.
I'm sorry, you breaking up on me. Can you start all over again?
I said I have the confirmation via lien administrative message that it was served. So I got confirmation via that.
But you don't have a copy of the actual court signed order.
They were unable to send it to me at the time.
And who was they?
MSP. I asked our dispatch to contact MSP for it.
Okay, I'm not sure we can proceed on the PPO violation without a copy of that order, but I've got to follow up on that. I think we can proceed on the other arraignment, but I've got to follow up on it. I'm not sure we can proceed. Every other PPO, I had 2 yesterday and had a copy of the actual order, and I think I'm going to need that, but let me check something.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, all I could get was confirmation from MSP on the administrative message on the 3rd page of that. So
fair enough. All right, I'll get back with you momentarily. I've got Inkster.
Okay. Oh.
This ain't Inkster, right?
Hi, I got Inkster and Westland.
You can go get that.
Hello. Can you hear me? I'm trying a different microphone situation. Let me know how it goes. I just wanted to see what the fallout in Detroit was from New Year's Eve.
Okay. Inkster, what's the name of your person?
It is Timothy Barry Crosley.
Okay. Give me one moment. I don't have that paperwork just yet, but just give me one moment. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Kirkland, you ready on Mark Herbrink?
Good morning. Yes.
All right. Mr.
All good, Patty.
Herbrink, if I pronounce that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is officer nearby that's going to do the swear to?
Give me one moment. Let me grab him.
Okay.
Happy New Year, Andrea. Happy New Year, everyone. I figure Judge Burton will say something fun to kick off the new year.
Oh.
May take a while. Who knows?
I'm going to have to talk to y'all about this one once I finish a couple of these.
He's got a pretty high batting average for for saying fun stuff. I know. I was trying to. I've got a cool Vegas view back here. I was trying to show it, but it just washes out. I can't do it. I don't have the technical ability, so I have to close them. The sphere is awesome. Yeah, you see it flying in. It's amazing. It really is cool.
You have Inkster yet?
Yes, John.
No. I was talking to someone else. I'm sorry.
Okay.
For Chrome?
This looks promising. We're a little behind, but we're going faster to catch up to live. I think we are. Let me check. I want to verify that. Yep.
Okay. Hi, Inkster.
Yes, John.
Hi. My clerk indicates that we don't have complete information on your guy. What was needed, Miss Rutter?
I need his complaint.
Speak up, please. Get on the record, please. You need his complaint. What else?
His warrant.
Complaint and warrant. We have not received that yet.
Thank you.
I sent it all down with the investigator's report.
Happy New Year, Amber.
I opened up all 5 and they were inside.
So can you resend the complaint warrant?
Yeah.
I'm
on it right now.
Sandy.
You are, sir.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, Ms. Rutter.
I saw there was stupider things in the pink board.
Come on, let's get this party started, people.
I don't know about that. You're right.
A little goat to wake you up. Kick off 2024 here.
All right, Westland, how are we doing this fine new year?
Good, Judge. How are you? Happy New Year to you.
Right. Are you ready?
I am, sir.
I'm ready.
All right. It is Monday, the 1st, 10:20 a.m. Magistrate William Burton conducted a probable cause hearing in the matter of Mark Allen Herbrink, charged with count 1, domestic violence, second offense notice. Officer, identify yourself for the record, please.
Sergeant Nathan McRae of the West Ham Police.
All right. Please raise your right hand.
Just me.
Okay. Is this your signature on this?
On the warrant? Yes, sir.
Complaint. On the
On the
complaint?
complaint, yes, that's mine.
Okay.
Nathan McRae.
No, I mean, I
It's
you
a
have
little
a very,
sloppy.
you have, it's very distinctive signature. I'll just leave it at that.
I should have
Okay.
gone to med school.
I thought you did. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony about to give the truth?
I do.
Will you testify for personal investigator's report?
Investigator's report.
All right, proceed with your testimony.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Mark Herbrink, and the complaining witness, Sarah Beth Bustamante, have been married for 2 years and reside together. On the date of this incident, the complaining witness reported that the defendant had told her to leave the residence and had threatened to, quote, whoop her ass, end quote. Is reported to have punched her with a fist in her left, causing a bruise.
Okay, did she seek medical treatment? To your knowledge?
She refused medical treatment from the fire department at the scene.
Okay. All right, court satisfied, probable cause been established. Ms. Kirkland, are you ready to proceed to arraignment? Kirkland? Oh, you got you're,
Yes, Your Honor.
yeah, I don't read lips very, very well. All right, calling case number 822-372-885801. People City, Michigan versus Mark Allen Herbrink. Mr. Herbrink, state your name for the record, please.
Mark Herbrink.
All right, Ms. Kirkland, appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kashava Kirkland on behalf of Mr. Herbrink, who has been advised of his rights, which is to stand and waive the formal reading.
All right, the court will enter not guilty plea on behalf of your client. Argument as to bond, Ms. Kirkland.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're asking for a personal bond in this case. He is a lifelong resident of the Detroit area. And he does work full-time at the Townsend as an engineer, and he has been for the past year and a half. Now, regarding his criminal, this is charged as a second offense notice. I've had conversations with him. He hasn't ever been previously convicted of domestic violence, but even if you take it as listed on the complaint, it says that the previous domestic violence was from 1997, which is very old. And he's had a long time. And I know there are some other things, on his record from a long time ago, but more recently, Your Honor, he has not been convicted. We've had conversations. He said he has tried and has successfully completely turned his life around and has led a straight and narrow life. So we're asking that this court does not hold that against him. In addition to that, the location that this occurred at, the Crosley address, that is an address that his mom's home. He's also listed at that address as the owner of the home. The complainant, we're asking that he be allowed to have contact with that location for reasons. The complainant actually has her own apartment in Pennsylvania, and she's here 4 days out of the week at his mother's home. His mother's 83 years old, and he takes care of his mom. So we are asking that he be allowed to reside at that address so he can continue taking care of his mother, and because the complainant does have her own place, her own apartment in Pennsylvania. In addition to that, we're asking this court not impose a tether. He works at the Townsend as an engineer, and he deals with high-end clientele on a daily basis, and a tether would affect his employment. So we are asking for a personal bond with no GPS tether. He is not a danger to the community, nor is he a risk of flight.
You said basically two things, Ms. Kirkland. He hasn't had any criminal issues since the 20th
I have
century.
it sped up right now.
And second, he has a commuter marriage. His wife stays in Pennsylvania part of the week. Is that correct?
Partially correct. Yes, correct to the second. I don't know when his last conviction was. I know it hasn't been for a while. I know that domestic violence here, 1997. I don't have the years of the other convictions. I just know it's been some time since he's been convicted of anything, to my understanding.
Okay. All right, officer, your recommendation as to bond?
Your Honor, just to confirm, the information on the listed on the complaint is the conviction considered in charging as a second offense is from May of 1997. I would conclude from, I can't speak to his criminal history, but I would conclude from that there has been no conviction subsequent to 97 until this one, or I'm sorry, until this recent charge. Beyond that, I would confirm and agree with everything stated by defense counsel and defer to the judgment of the court.
All right, could you confirm that she has a residence in Pennsylvania as well, or do you know?
That I don't know. I did just from speaking briefly with the defendant earlier, discussion of his rights and his intent to request the services of a defense attorney. He did mention that that they're in the process of separating. So it does sound like they're trying to go their own way. As long as they stay away from each other, I wouldn't anticipate any further problems.
Okay. All right, sir, I'm gonna give you what your attorney requested. $100,000 personal bond, no contact with Sarah Beth Bustamante. No contact means just no telephone calls, text messages, emails, handwritten letters or notes to a third party or through social media. Is that clear, sir?
Yeah.
No contact with the North Carlson Street address if the victim is present. If she's not there, don't worry about it. If she is there, you are to go to another place.
What if I'm there first?
What did I just say?
Okay, I have to go to another place. If she shows up here, I gotta go.
Your attorney has persuaded me that a tether is appropriate in this situation. That's why if the no contact, and like I said, if she is present at the Carlson Street address, you're to go to another location. Don't talk to her, don't speak to her, don't wink, nod, wave, anything. Just go. Because you're the one with the conditions, not her. And like I said, you'll be in violation of the bond conditions, and the next judge may incarcerate you for extended period of time while this case is pending. Is that clear, sir?
Yeah, I understand.
I was an angel.
All right, pretrial court date, January 11th, 18th District Court in Westland. Do you have any questions regarding your bond and or court date, sir?
No.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right, Ms. Kirkland, give me one moment.
Okay.
What? This is nonsense.
Huh?
Didn't have time. I was sorry that Adam doesn't have access to them. So I said, you gotta come over and
Hold
he
on.
Thank you. All right, I've got backup plans if necessary. I want to see this play out a little bit. But so far, we've had a reasonable appearance. That's no way to start 2024, Detroit. We depend on you. The whole country is depending on you for New Year's chaos. Now, come on.
All right, Inkster, how we doing? Huh?
Happy New Year,
Inkster.
Maria.
Inkster here.
Yeah. We got it, but it's not signed by the officer.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I'll do it.
I don't even know what that was.
All right, I'm gonna do these probable cause hearings. If it's not one thing, it's another.
This is right now, Abby. Your life is now. It's happening. Burton's in Detroit. I'm in Vegas. You're wherever you are. And this is happening in real time.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Detective Henry.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Magistrate Judge.
All right, let's get through yours on the quick.
Thank you, DSM.
All right, Natasha Reeves.
I'm ready.
All right. It is Monday, January 1st, 2024, 2:36 a.m. Magistrate William Burton conducted a prosecution in the matter of people versus Natasha Patrice Reeves, charged with count 1, felonious assault, count 2, felony firearm, count 3, domestic violence. Identify yourself for the record, please.
Yes, sir. Detective LaKenya Henry, badge D3582, Detroit Police Department Domestic Violence Unit.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear I'm about to give you the truth?
Yes, sir.
Sir, Inkster?
Yes.
No, hold on, Henry. Just have a seat until we get your confirmation of the signed complaint warrant, okay? I'll get you
Okay.
in a moment. Okay.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Officer Henry. Detective Henry. Sorry.
Okay.
I swore you
It's
in.
a low bar, listen.
I did swear you in.
The testimony, yes, I do.
Okay.
I will be testifying from an investigator's report authored by Detective Reginald Dias.
All right, proceed with your testimony, please.
Yes, sir. On December 30th, 2023, at 15451 Troster Street, Detroit, Township Wayne, the defendant Natasha Reeves and the complainant Nicole Beelan have a child or children in common. On December 30th, 2023, at approximately 5:30 p.m. at 15451 Troster Street, Scout 96, manned by officers Roy, Trevor, and Cruz, responded to a 911 as a father domestic violence. Complainant stated that he and the defendant, Ms. Natasha Reeves, were in an argument about their relationship that turned physical. The complainant stated that he was trying to leave the residence to go to a party with his family when the defendant accused him of cheating. The defendant became angry and started pushing and shoving the complainant around the house. The defendant escalated the situation and punched the complainant in the face multiple times with a closed fist. The complainant grabbed the defendant's from continuing to assault him. The complainant further stated that he called family to come get
Got a whole box of coffee.
Involved Miss Annie Turner
This
and
can go all day.
Natasha Turner Comer. The defendant upstairs and retrieved a BSA, a Black Versa Firestorm 380, and struck the complainant on the left side of the face with the weapon. The complainant then fought the defendant to gain control of the weapon. The complainant stated that he was able to gain control of the weapon after he struck her in the face. The defendant was taken into custody and transferred to Detroit Detention Center for processing housing. The complainant was not injured and refused medical attention. It should be noted that the parent child was present on the couch during the incident. And that will conclude my testimony on this matter. OCPS was notified. Log number 107321427.
Okay, court satisfied, proper cause been established. All right, James Woodgett.
Sounds good to me.
Yes, sir.
Monday, January 1st, 10:30 a.m. Master William Burton conducted a proper cause here in the matter of people versus James Rufus Woodgett, charged with count 1 domestic violence. Identify yourself for the record, please.
Yes,
Call
sir.
it drink a king.
3582 Detroit Police.
What
Violence Unit.
Remain under oath for what we be testifying from.
An investigator's report authored by Detective Tynesha Pheasant.
All right, proceed with your testimony, please.
Yes, sir. On December 30th, 2023, at 2010 Keystone Street in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne, at approximately 11:39 a.m., the defendant James Woodgett and the complainant Marlo Jackson are married. On December 30th, 2023, at 11:39 a.m., the complainant stated that she and the defendant had an argument about him taking his medication. The complainant stated that the defendant was diagnosed with dementia a few months ago and has been physically assaulting the complainant. The complainant stated the defendant pushed her and grabbed her by her arm. Scout 11-1 was dispatched to location for assault, battery, domestic violence. Officers talked to the complainant about the incident. Officers observed a red mark on the complainant's wrist. Medics were refused. The defendant was arrested while he was at the 11th precinct and conveyed to Detroit Detention Center for processing. And this will conclude my testimony on this matter.
No, by the way,
Wow.
we're at real time speed now. We're
What a sad.
we're no longer at 1.25.
All right, court satisfied, proper cause been established. Silence, sending it on. All right, Kimberly Williams.
Ready.
All right, it is Monday, January 1st, 10 p.m. Magistrate William Burton conducted a proper cause hearing in the matter of people versus Kimberly Williams, charged with count 1, domestic violence. So that's for the record, please.
Yes, sir. Detective LaKenya Henry, that's D3582 Detroit Police Department Domestic Violence Unit.
And remain under oath from what we were testifying from.
An investigator's report authored by Detective Donald Upshaw.
All All right, proceed with your testimony, please.
Yes, sir. On December 29th, 2023, at 9410 Warwick Street, in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne, the defendant, Kimberly Williams, and the complainant, Harlan Williams, are buried. On December 29th, 2023, Scout 61 received a police run to location for an assault. Scout made location and spoke with the complainant, who stated that he and the defendant got into an argument, and the above defendant struck him on his head with a bottle of lotion. Scout observed a clear streak of lotion on the left side, the left side of the complainant's face. No injuries was observed, and medical attention was refused. The defendant was arrested and conveyed to the DEC for processing and housing, and this will conclude my testimony on this matter.
A bottle of lotion? And he's got lotion on his face? Of course he wouldn't have any injuries. Cause has been established. All right, Darren Stribling Jr.
Ready?
All right, it is Monday, it's January 1st. 10:41 a.m. Magistrate William Burton conducted proper cause hearing in the matter of People versus Darren Deontay Stribling Jr. charged with count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, or by strangulation. Counts 2 and 3, felonious assault. Count 4, domestic violence. Habitual fourth offense notice. Identify yourself for the record, please.
Yes, sir. Detective Kenya Henry, Bass 3582, Detroit Police Department Domestic Violence Unit.
All right, remain under oath. From what we be testifying from?
An investigative report on the by Detective Tymisha Pheasant.
All right, proceed with your testimony, please.
Yes, sir. On December 30th, 2023, at 16885 Marlowe Street, in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne, at approximately 11:06 a.m., the defendant, Darren Stribling Jr., and the complainant, Kyla Rollins, have a child or children in common. On December 30th, 2023, at 11:06 a.m., the complainant stated that she and the defendant had an argument about their living arrangement. The complainant stated that the defendant struck the complainant in the left right, strangled her with both hands, threw a crate, striking her in the right arm. The complainant did not lose consciousness. Scout 29 was dispatched to the location for an assault battery. Officer complained about the incident. The officers did not observe any bruises or scars on the complainant. Next was refused. The defendant was arrested and conveyed to the DDC or the Church Detention Center for processing. And this will conclude my testimony on this matter.
Okay, where's count 3 tonight?
You know what? I was just reading it. Hold on.
By the way, thank you, Alexis.
Who signed this?
Was that your cool stream about shipping earlier?
Shelly Drain.
Jesus. Okay, let me figure out what she was on this morning, and I'll resubmit upon correction.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. 11 o'clock.
It'll be done in 5 minutes, I promise.
All right.
I like her.
Thank you.
All right, that's it for you for now, right?
The Michigan people.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's how we talk with routine matters. Let's clear this out. Move
How
on
we
with our
doing
lives.
I got this stuff. I'm 40 now.
It's cold
All right.
and we're cranky. That's how we roll. Oh,
Sure,
come on.
Police Corporal Zeno speaking.
Hi. Master Burton here. You got Ortiz?
Yes.
Is Monday, January 1st, 10:44 a.m. Master William Burton. Grab the record, please.
Corporal Zeno Bass 210 with the Detroit Police Department Operations Unit Court Office.
All right, remain under oath for what we be testifying from.
An investigative report submitted by Detective Michael Flees out of the 4th Precinct.
All right, proceed with your testimony, please.
Perlene, the defendant, concealed pistol license expired February the 10th, 2022. On December the 30th, 2023, defendant Brandon Ortiz was involved in a 2-vehicle auto accident near the area of West Fisher Springwell Street, located in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne. Defendant was the lone occupant driver of a 2005 Ford F-150 that was involved in the accident. Upon making contact with the Detroit officer, the defendant disclosed that he had a firearm in his vehicle and had a CPL. A loaded 9mm Smith & Wesson handgun was recovered from the defendant's vehicle. Per lien, the firearm is registered to the defendant. Per lien, the defendant's CPL is expired. The defendant was arrested for carrying a concealed weapon and a motor vehicle and issued a ticket for driving on a suspended license. End of testimony.
All right, court satisfied, probable cause been established, sign it, send it on. All right, that's it for you?
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to you later.
Okay.
All right, I got to correct it. Thanks. Hi, I've got Diamond Garner corrected, I guess.
Yeah, count 4 taken out, PCW.
Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Discard the other paperwork, right?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. It is Monday, January 1st, 10:46 a.m. Magistrate William Britton conducted a probable cause hearing in the matter of People versus Diamond Arlena Garner. Identify yourself for the record, please.
I'm investigator Timothy Banks. My bachelor is I-223. I'm a court officer for the detectives and investigative units for the Detroit Police Department.
All right, you remain under oath from what we were testifying.
I'm testifying from investigative report and submitted by Detective Linda Klein to the Second Precinct Detective Unit for the Detroit Police Department.
All right, proceed with your testimony, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's a granting custody arrest of Diamond Arlena Garner in custody of the Detroit Detention Center, Detroit, Michigan, for investigative reports occurred on December 20, 2023 at 3:02 p.m. Located with fence notice 15875 Coyle Street, located in Detroit, Michigan. Relationship and complaint from the defendant are neighbors and have resided on the same residential street for 2 years. They have had ongoing conflict and disputes for 2 years. Complaint number 2 and number 3 are Detroit police officers assigned to Second Precinct, working patrol, dispatched to a gunshot. Perlene, Ms. Gunn does not have a precipitous license. There are no guns versed to her. The gun used, Ms. Gardner was not recovered at the time of the arrest. December 29, 2023, Scout 2-1 operated by Officer 5134 and Officer Video Bamber 4254 were led to the area of Coyle Street and Curtis Street for a gunshot wound. Upon officer's arrival, Scout 2-1 began to canvass the area for 2 victims and the offender. Through the Scout investigation, it was later reported that the offender had fired a handgun at the victim, but struck a dwelling. At this time, Scout had not determined who the victim is. Scout 2-1 assisting Scout continued to canvass for evidence, witnesses, and victims. Per the dispatch call, shots came from the residence with a blue SUV in the driveway. Scouts interviewed residents at the following addresses: 15875 Coyle Street and 15851 Coyle Street. The blue SUV was seen at 15875 Coyle Street. The residents at 15875 Coyle Street said that they had altercation with members at 15851 Coyle Street. The defendant, Diamond Garner, originally reported to officers that a female located at 15851 Coyle Street wanted a silver and black gun at her 5-year-old daughter. Scout requested a member of the Second Precinct Detection Unit make the scene. I had to cook make the scene to assist with the investigation. I advised the police to take the search for life due to a protective sweeping of parties' homes and search for evidence due to the dispatch police run of 2 gunshot wound victims. Once officers confirmed that there was no gunshot wound victim and no threat, I began speaking to eyewitnesses. They spoke to a UPS driver on rig number 8555361 that he was delivering packages when people at 15875 Coyle Street came outside with guns and fired at least 1 shot. The driver he feared for his safety, but this is his delivery route. He stated that he did see a male from an unknown residence come out with a gun, but only after the members of 15875 Coyle Street fired a round. He said he did not know exactly who fired the shot at 15875 Coyle Street because most of the people at the location had guns out. I spoke to eyewitness Chris, who gave his cell phone number and his female friend, not name provided, no name provided, stated that they saw members at 15875 Court Street and 15851 Court Street arguing. Chris showed me a video recording of the two residents going back and forth in a verbal argument. He said that the verbal argument happened a few minutes before the shooting. Mr. Chris stated he saw a male in a red shirt with a big black long gun and a female a pistol at 15875 Court Street. He said that he saw members of 875 Court Street walk in front of 15851 Court Street. Then shooting occurred. But he did not capture the actual shooting that the suspects were inside of 15875 Court Street. Mr. Chris stated that Ms. Garner and her children are always terrorizing the neighborhood and threatening residents with their guns. He said that he has not been. They pulled guns and had verbal altercation with more. I asked Chris to describe the residence where he saw the individuals with guns. He described a red brick home with green roofing. Said that he was unsure if anyone was. Chris stated that 5 months ago, Ms. Garner and her children vandalized 15851 Clover Street. They knocked on the door of 15831 Clover Street. The residents had heard singing anything. A male came outside and said that he was not home at the time of the shooting. He allowed me to review his surveillance camera for evidence. His surveillance camera only captured audio group individuals arguing. I did ask individuals at 15851 Court Street to come outside and speak with me. Ms. Donaldson and 3 males came outside. The males were upset at the incident that transpired between them and the individuals at 15875 Court Street. They said that the individuals were trying to fight them. However, each male was intimidated and it was difficult to get their story. Then as the staff comes to speak, and agreed to be interviewed and make a statement. Ms. Donaldson said she was inside her home when she heard commotion. She said that she came outside because she recognized the voices of her brothers arguing. She said that when she came out, it was Miss Gardner's sons and her brothers arguing. She said that she told Miss Gardner's sons to get away from the home, and he was gone. She said that the males began arguing with her and threatening her and her brothers. She said that you see what happened to a boy across the street. We did that. There was a fatal shooting almost a year ago where a young man was shot in the head. She said that the sons had been one they shot. She said that later Ms. Garner put up to her baby daddy, Stephen. She proceeded to walk in the street. She said that Ms. Garner stood in the street with her hand inside her purse. She said that Ms. Garner then pulled out a silver and black handgun pointing at the direction of Ms. Donaldson's home and fired a shot. Ms. Donaldson said that no one was hit. She was unsure of property damage. She said that Stephen yelled at Ms. Garner and said, "Why would you shoot? Go inside the house." As I was asking Ms. Donaldson to describe Ms. Garner, she shouted in utter excitement, "That's Ms. Garner." I asked where. She pointed to a female speaking with officers at 15875 Clover Street. I asked her to describe the article of clothing Ms. Garner was wearing. She said she had on leggings, red hat, and shoes. And then also directed to detain Ms. Garner and remove her firearm. Officers arraigned reported he made contact with Ms. Garner, who allowed scouts inside the home. Officers arraigned also Drake detained Ms. Garner for performance assault allegations. Ms. Garner was placed in the rear of the scout car. While Ms. Garner was seated in the rank of shooting a round with the pistol, Ms. Garner stated the pistol was in the back bedroom. Scouts were searching proper.
A lot of shooting,
based on
threatening,
admission.
gun violence.
No results were found for the pistol. Also recovered an AR-style shotgun by eyewitnesses. Another firearm that was brandished.
I don't doubt any of it.
Stated that she had tossed the firearm out the back window and that Devontae had taken it, run off with it. Say that she tossed the weapon because she did not know if it had bodies on it. Ms. Garner refused to give additional information on Devontae or
link in the description.
Firearm she admitted firing. Upon investigation, Ms. Garner was arrested for performance assault and obstruction of police. The other occupants of 15875 Court Street were identified and released. Ms. Garner was transported to the Truck Center and
Satisfied probable cause will establish signed sentence.
Oh, I thought they were pulling out. They usually and then they get they go to the in custody. I might be Detroit court.
Sergeant John about one that's timing out. I let her know if it wasn't in like 11:10.
What's the charge?
Non-fatal shooting.
Okay.
They're timing out.
What time is the time out? Oh, she. Okay.
So is that okay, or do you want to say something else too?
In one moment.
Okay.
Yes.
Look at Judge looks around. He wants to know if anyone's looking. Yeah, we're all looking, Judge. Smile. You're on Let's Talk with Mike. You're not gonna get away with anything. Whatever he wanted to do, he was wise enough to turn the. Happy New Year from the magistrate in the 30 state. Good times. All right. Well, if they're going to do this to me, I've got other options. I was waiting. They usually pull in defense, but I just thought that we would have a particularly motley crew on New Year's Day. So I was kind of holding out for that. Oh, thank you. All right. He's just doing a quick break. All right. Now we're back. We're back, baby.
All right. We are continuing the probable cause here in the matter of Darren Stribling. You've ran under indicate your interview with APH Rain and the knife issue.
Yes, sir. So I just spoke with Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Shelly Drain, who advised that per her interview with the complainant witness that she advised that the defendant armed himself with a knife and threatened her with it to satisfy count 3.
All right. Court satisfied probable cause been established. Sign it, send it on. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Come on. Bring in the detention center. That's what we're waiting for here. Or Wyandotte or whatever. I don't know. Go to one of these. Go to a lockup. I want to see hungover people getting arraigned. That's what I want to see. Yeah, it's interesting. What happened with DeSanto? So she gets porn bombed. People keep asking me, and we have a pause, so I'll explain my take on this. A lot of these calls get porn bombed. She got porn bombed, and I don't know what the deal is, but it seems to me that YouTube took down her channel for violating community. Basically, Judge DeSanto had nothing to do with that. That was not something she wanted occurring. So I think that will get straightened out. It's not like Judge DeSanto.
Inkster, are you ready?
Doing it for public access purposes. I think it's a bad idea for YouTube to start taking down
all right
public court.
All right. Ready for the probable cause?
Because they'll just go to another outlet.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. It's Monday, January 1st, 11 a.m. Magistrate Burden conducted a probable cause here in the matter of people versus Timothy Crosley. Is that Crosley right there?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Traffic count 1, possession of detected deliver less than 50 grams cocaine. Count 2, carrying a concealed weapon. Count 3, felony firearm, second offense notice with habitual fourth offense notice. Officer, identify yourself for the record, please.
I am Detective Sergeant Clark Drew with the Inkster Police Department.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm testimony about to give will be the truth?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Testifying for personal knowledge or from the investigative report?
Investigative report, Your Honor.
All right, proceed with your testimony, please.
On December 29th, 2023, at approximately 44 hours, officers were dispatched to 27727 Michigan Avenue for reports of an FA with a gun. Dispatch gave the description of a black male, black coat, jeans, and black boots. The suspect's name was Timothy Crosley per dispatch. Dispatch advised that the male might be at the gas station at Michigan and Herbrink. After making the 27727 Michigan Avenue.
Okay, officer. Hold on, Mr. 1 minute. You've signed the complaint, haven't signed the warrant pages. You signed a copy, but not the second and third, but go ahead. Proceed with your testimony.
Okay, I apologize, Your Honor. Don't mean to start the new year like this.
All right, I know you didn't, but go ahead, sir.
Officer Rivlet then made contact with suspect and asked if defendant Crosley advised Officer Rivlet that his name was Timothy Crosley. Officer Crosley, if he had any weapons on him. Defendant Crosley advised Officer Rivlet that he had a firearm on his right hip. Officer Rivlet recovered the firearm line. The firearm was concealed under Crosley's short jacket. Upon making the gun safe, one round ejected from the chamber. Defendant Crosley was placed in the handcuffs. A round black container containing crack cocaine and suspected heroin. The case was recovered from the on the right side of defendant Crosley's jacket. The suspected crack cocaine rocks all appeared to be individually packaged. There was also a bag containing an unknown amount of lotto tickets packet with suspected heroin. Auxiliary Taylor also found a scale with white residue on defendant Crosley's person. Crosley was advised he was under arrest for CW, PWID, crack, to IPD. Further information, officers was unable to locate.
Was there a preliminary test done on the narcotics?
Gun.
No, Your
When did
So we don't know what he had. Let's sign this then. As to count one, count two, I can. No preliminary test on count one. No preliminary test as to what he had in his possession, to indicate whether it was cocaine or not. So I'm going to deny as to count one.
The defendant looks like he's trying to hide his shock that
Lack of true
he
narc
get run up
test.
on one.
He'll have to be dealt with tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have a good day.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye-bye.
Oh, come on now. We had other defendants. To me. All right. All right. We'll do this then. Since we've got some SovCit trolls in the house, we'll We'll go to this one that I've been meaning to get to. They can see one of their fellow crannies. As Team Skeptic likes to call him. Let me see here.
Tag. Honor loop, right after the entrance to the honor loop from Olympic. Hey, how are you? Doing well. So I pulled you over because I didn't do the tag. You got it displayed in the back one so heavy that I can't even see it.
This one yet, but I've heard good things. A lot of people send it to me.
Alrighty, give me just one second. Let me run your name, date of birth. I'm gonna see that tag off the back window. Should be good for the warning as long as the registration comes back, okay? Give me just a second. Tag when you're ready.
The Mirage, to be honest.
Looks like a temp tag, Texas. 48 kilo 5479. Do you have any paperwork for registration for the vehicle? I'm unable to get it to come back based off of the tag. I'm sorry, I can't hear you because of the...
Oh boy, I think she starts with Bible.
Yeah, no, I have to... I was just wondering if you have any type of registration information that says that you're the owner or that this is the... Is that for the vehicle? Does that have a VIN on it? Where are you from? Are you...
No, I had to bring my own.
You have a driver's license in any state? No. All right, give me just one second. Let me see if I... You mind moving that paper so that I can read the VIN? It's not private property when you're driving it on the road. I have to be able to registration and the insurance for the vehicle. It's owned and maintained by the state.
I almost did that. See that Bellagio last time. They're all the same.
Okay, so tell me you don't have any form of registration, you don't have any form of insurance, and you don't have a driver's license, correct?
My personal thing. Private property,
Ah,
and I have a right
I didn't mean to put that up.
That's what.
Okay, do you have any type of proof of insurance for the vehicle?
My personal.
Okay, you are required by the state of Georgia to provide registration, insurance, and identification whenever you are stopped on a state road. If you are on private property, you would not have to provide those things to me since you're on a state road that is maintained by the state and enforced by the state, and you are required to provide those things to me.
When I filed it, and also according to the law in the state of Georgia, there is an injunction in place currently, okay? That I am not to be stopped, I am not to be, it's an injunction. Let's not have to commit a crime. I have not.
At this point in time, you've committed multiple crimes. You have illegally blocked the display of your VIN verification number. Your tag has been illegally displayed in the back because I'm not able to see it. Okay, give me just 1 second.
Yes. You see the difference? And this is why slow talkers give us
She's a
nerve
traveler.
anxiety.
She's a traveler. She says that her vehicle is private property and that she doesn't have to provide me a VIN, proof of insurance, registration, valid driver's license.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm working on it. Probably going to call 30 and make sure I'm doing my job right. All right, here's the deal. I called my supervisor to make sure that everything is correct. You need to be able to provide me some type of ID in which I can identify you, because you are the driver of this vehicle on a state road. Let me explain to you what's going to happen here. If you don't cooperate, you're going to go to jail.
Oh,
I don't want to have to do that with the kids in the car.
that is a cute puppy.
I respect you and I respect them for the traffic offenses and for obstruction. Okay. Go ahead, sir. Sorry. I'm just now speaking with her again. I'm sorry, what was your question? Yes, ma'am, you have. That's why I pulled you over. I can't just pull you over because I feel like it. Yes, ma'am, I do. Yes, ma'am, I do. I have the right to pull you over because your vehicle is on state roads. Go ahead and turn off the vehicle, please.
Thank you.
The roadway is clear and they're free for travel.
Thank you,
Okay,
Charles.
your vehicle is on the roadway and therefore I have the right to detain the vehicle if the tag is not presented as if it's supposed to.
I have the right.
All right, go ahead and step out of the vehicle then. You have a vehicle or I can force you out of the vehicle. You're not listening to my commands. You have yet to identify yourself. I already explained that to you. Yes, ma'am, I do. Yes, ma'am, I do. I'm on a traffic stop. You are supposed to identify yourself.
Okay, and what's your name?
Officer Kramer. Yes, ma'am. Are you willing to identify yourself and provide registration? Okay, that identification has not come back. Were you born in the United States of America?
I am fine.
Were you born in the United States of America?
The laws of the United States. Okay?
What makes you think that? I'm sorry, I missed what your reason was.
That's my reason. I'm not under your order. I don't have a driver's license. I don't have anything. Okay?
How do you not have that?
So, right now, you're supposed to be a police officer. You're not at all.
Ma'am, I'm doing my job. And right now you're making that very difficult. Can I see that piece of paper you have there?
By the way, before I forget, this video from Bama Mike, he's got a bunch of good SovCits. He had another one recently, and we were messaging about this one. I've been meaning to get to it.
Do it, ma'am?
I have given you all the time, and I didn't have to give
Well, actually, no, you haven't, because you have yet to provide your registration and insurance on the vehicle.
Okay?
Oh, yeah. She's doing awesome.
I don't think you understand. I'm trying to cooperate with you because I don't want there to be trouble. If you don't cooperate with me, there will be trouble and you will be going to jail. Yes, ma'am.
And a puppy.
You're gonna have to speak up. With the traffic coming by, I can't hear you.
I said, I'm being harassed by people imposing unconstitutional laws.
There's nothing unconstitutional, ma'am. You broke the law by not having your tag properly displayed in the back of the vehicle. That's why you're on a traffic stop right now, is because I was unable to see your tag. Yes, ma'am, I do. Yes, ma'am, I do. There are code sections. It doesn't seem like it because there's a 40 code section, which is in the law.
Those are, okay, show me a constitutional law that was put in place, not a statute. Not a statute. Show me where there's constitutional statute. Because you're covered under the Constitution, is that correct? Are you?
We are here to enforce the state law. And right now you have violated the state law.
How did the state laws come about?
I don't understand your question. Yes, ma'am. They wouldn't be able to be signed and documented if they weren't constitutional.
Okay, well, I would love to show me that. I would.
So you don't have a driver's license. Do you have a social security card or anything?
I don't have it.
Okay. Are you willing to provide proof of insurance for the vehicle and registration for the vehicle?
I've already placed my private.
Do you have insurance?
I'm covered, sir. I'm covered under this.
Okay. 6/3 to 30. It'll probably be best if you come out here. That it's her private property and that she doesn't have to provide anything and that she's tribal and that this is an unjustified stop and none of this is constitutional. I said, ma'am, the state law says that you have to have your tag displayed properly.
I can't even see it right
Yeah, it's an improperly displayed tag. She won't step out of the vehicle. The identification that she provided returns to nothing.
Among other things, I did get the private driver's license from the viewer. You know who you are.
He looks younger than her.
It's in my office.
I think he's probably her son. This is what she has provided me for her.
Okay. And what does that mean to me? From Georgia, she's giving you a false name. This is not even a driver's license. So.
Yeah, it says something about the exemption stuff or her being, she's claiming to be a tribal person who's exempt from all this and that her vehicle is private property and she can do.
She's been taken out of the vehicle.
That's fine. I asked her to step out and she told me no. So if we're going to have to use force to get her out of the vehicle, I'd rather you be here.
And if you would let the jail know, the intake, that sovereign citizen, they say come combative or just heads up.
Incoming sovereign citizen.
Over here just in case.
Get
All right,
the
ma'am,
jail
step out of the
intake
vehicle,
ready.
please. Do what?
Be a jersey.
Step out of the vehicle.
Okay, can I speak to the supervisor?
Yeah, he's here. Step out of the vehicle and you can speak with him.
Can I speak to the
Yeah. Come on. I will let you speak with my supervisor if you step out of the vehicle, ma'am. We appreciate it. If you just want to step in the back of your car, that's fine. Go ahead and step back here. You can sit over here or... Yes, ma'am.
For what?
Do you want to speak with my supervisor?
Is this your supervisor?
It is.
Why am I being detained?
You're being detained because of all the traffic offenses that you have.
What traffic offenses?
How long you been out here with her?
Probably about 15, 30 minutes.
Okay, and I explained you also. So I want to. Can I have my ID? Can you give it to my kids, please?
It's gonna go with you to the jail.
Anybody there with a driver's license? Nobody there with a driver's license. When they close by?
They can't walk on the highway.
Oh, no. Hang on that.
Oh, we're being nice. You're double cuffing her.
You can escort up there and let her talk to them through the window.
That's downright friendly.
Hey, do you wanna have
Okay, and
them roll down the window?
Okay, the char's off. Open the door. Okay, I do want to let you know there is a injunction against the state of Georgia in terms of me because I have been harassed and bothered by.
Don't let the dog out.
Don't let the dog out. Listen, Mr. Howell and Mr. Kinsey, call them and see if they can come get you off. Well, how far is Joshua away?
Are they close by? If they're close by and they can't come get them, I'm glad you ride. I'm glad you ride for where they need to go.
Huh? Where is he?
If they can't get here, like I said, I'm glad you.
Yeah, that's about to happen.
To include the dog. Do you have a phone you need to take with you, ma'am? Your purse or anything? No. Good? Okay. All right.
Okay. I'll go ahead and step back in my car.
Yeah, I'm Sergeant Amy. I'm going to stay here with you.
He's gonna make sure that your kids are
What
good.
about
Okay.
my personal and private surveillance? What about that?
Your what? 95? What's your question?
Personal and private surveillance of the vehicle.
The vehicle's most likely going to be towed.
That's the problem. You all never respect anybody's privacy.
Yeah, you're not the one that's. Here, hold tight for just a second. We're going to make sure these don't get any tighter on you. We don't want them to get any tighter. We got 2 cuffs back here, 2 sets. That way they're.
And can I have my ID? Can you do that with me?
Yeah, it'll be. Do you want it to go with you to the jail, or do you want it to stay with the vehicle? It can, but like I said, the vehicle's most likely going to be towed. So, are you sure you want it to stay with the vehicle?
Insurance on the car? With them, please.
Is there insurance on the vehicle?
There's insurance, it doesn't have to be towed.
And somebody else wants to come and pick it up.
There's no insurance, it has to be towed. That's why we're asking.
My son is coming to get. This is definitely.
All right. Hey, let me grab that mask that's back there. Just watch your head coming in. The easiest way to. Probably going to have your butt on one side and your feet up on the seat on the other, okay? Yeah, it's a little tight. Yeah, like I said, if you want to have your butt up there, your feet up on the seat.
Oh, space back there.
If not, you can sit back down just the way that you were.
You can sit down and slide across.
That's what I was trying to get her to do.
On the door there. It's a tight fit in there. Those cars are okay. You got it? Okay. To pull a skirt down right there where she's not. There you go.
What you put?
Okay. You got no license, no proof of insurance. We're going to tow the car for the simple fact that we can't see the VIN. They can't. She's going to go to jail. We can't release the car to them because we're going to get pulled over again later on down the road. So I'll let whoever comes and picks up the car, I'll let them know who's got the car. I'll give them a case card and everything. But obstruction, proof, I mean, there's a whole speeding. If you get for speeding, there's just no tag.
No, it was just the tag being improperly displayed.
And it's an improper tag too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get it to return.
Improper tag, is the vehicle even is it even registered?
At this point, if we can view the VIN, since now we are going to have to tow it, we can get.
Second with that.
Huh?
Give us a second with that. We'll get it, go to the deal. You just have to wait with it so we can figure out what's going on.
That's fine.
So yeah, there's take it from inside your MPT and wait.
Well,
let them know. Give them a heads up to the jail.
Okay. Hey, she was requesting that her ID stays with them. Just leave it with them at the jail.
Weeks later.
No, man, I'm not gonna advise on it.
Yeah, I understand. I already know.
Are you the registered owner? Okay. You mind if I ask about the vehicle? For your arrest, ma'am.
Warrant for my arrest?
Yes, ma'am. Come on, turn your wrist out of the way. There you go.
Good job. Good job, Bama Mike. I'm impressed. He pieced these things together. I was afraid we went to another video. That's really, really cool.
Not sure. But he got him.
Yeah, if you just want to face me and scoot on back.
Yeah, that's her.
I remember from the last.
You got any questions? You got any questions or anything? So yeah, I'll take her to Clark County, and then they'll take her to Walton. Hopefully they'll be able to get the other county taken care of too.
Well, there you have it. All right. Let me see here. I got another one. From Natalie I haven't seen. Let's give it a shot. Why not? I'm in the mood. Where are we here? I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one.
Cycle in his criminal history, but just in August, he was arrested for family violence, battery, and cruelty to children, and now he's back in the same position again. So, sir, I'm going to set your bond at $5,000. It's going to be a regular bond. That means you will have to go through a bonding company.
Natalie D's fault.
I am going to place a special condition on the bond. It will require you to stay away, absolutely, directly or indirectly, from the person, home, job, or school of. Hold on, Deputy, I need his complete and undivided attention because he look like he don't want to sign it anyway. From LaRuby Bailey. Don't interrupt me. I'm gonna give you a chance to dig yourself a hole, but do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. So you're going to be required to stay away, absolutely, directly or indirectly, by person, telephone, and any other means of communication from the person, home, job, or school of LaRuby Bailey. Let me tell you this, Mr. West, if you go back again, not only will this bond be revoked, but you will be charged with aggravated stalking, and you'd have to go in front of a superior court judge for that charge, and it will be a felony. So I understand you want to be heard. I want to remind you that the hearing is being recorded. I also want to let Mr. Barnett speak with you before you say anything that could endanger your chances of getting a bond or possibly increasing the amount of the bond. Mr. Barnett?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. One thing I just want to reiterate, Mr. West, I would advise you against saying anything about what happened, primarily
Oh, I hope
for
he
a couple
talks.
reasons. One of those is that the hearing's recorded, so you unintentionally say something that might create creational culpability. I don't want that to happen, so that you get additional charges, things like
Mr.
that.
Barnett, is additional culpability. You and I understand, but let's pretend everybody don't speak like we do.
Understood. I don't want you to accidentally admit to something that you're not trying to admit to, or in any way, shape, or form could just be misconstrued. Even if you're saying something that's completely on the level, I don't want it to be misconstrued in any way, shape, or form, in a way that could potentially make you have further issues down the road. Now, if you have a question about bond or the conditions therein, totally fine. I'm happy to answer those. But if it's about what happened, I really don't want you to say anything, just because in general, it doesn't help. And I don't want, in general, it only hurts. And so I just ask you to take that into consideration before you say anything. If you have questions about bond, I'd be happy to answer.
All right, Mr. West, you've heard from me, you've heard from your lawyer. You still want to say something?
No, I appreciate it. I mean, you said $1,000 bond, and you said 5. I don't know where I'm gonna get that, but all right.
As a special condition of the bond, you have to stay away, absolutely, directly or indirectly, by person, telephone, and any other means of communication from the person, home, job, or school of LaRuby Bailey. I am going to require that you attend a domestic violence seminar. And then after that one trip, sir, I'm going to require that you do not return to the incident location at 3841 Brockett Trail, Apartment D. Do you understand that, sir? Do you understand that, sir? All right. I guess he might be coming back then. I don't know. Mr. West, you will be required to sign the special condition. You'll get a copy of it. Doesn't mean you agree with it. Simply means I've gone over the terms with you. Okay, go ahead.
That's pretty high.
Can you find the time for it?
There you go. Thank you. Anyway.
So, Mr. West, that concludes your first appearance here. Follow the direction of my deputies.
That's your paper, sir. Sir, get your paper and
What's he doing? Okay, that didn't blow up.
Your Honor.
Yes. It was on the last one. He didn't do it then. What? In August, he was required to get a mental health evaluation. He didn't do it.
Well, in Natalie's defense here, she said these needed editing, but I don't know why she sent me this one.
Oh, wait, he didn't.
I don't think it's going to happen. All right. Are there any good calls going on right now that I need to know about? Let's hear. Only got a couple minutes left.
Yeah, I know you.
I'm gonna hear from your attorney on the issue of bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Crawford is 41 years old, been dealing with homelessness for the
Well, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. All right. Let me see what else we got here. I gotta find something. I'm having a rough start to the new year here. Let's give Traverse County a try. I don't know what's going on here.
He's a little bit difficult. He's
Okay.
gonna be a talker.
All right. Yeah, I got the rest of them.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All righty. All right. Good morning, gentlemen. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Judge Vigorito. I'm the magistrate judge this morning. I'm not here to decide whether you're innocent or guilty of anything. I'm just here to explain your charges, your rights, and your options on how to get out of jail. Now, all of you are charged with some type of a criminal offense based on the sworn statement of a law enforcement officer. That officer is swearing to enough facts that would lead a reasonable person to believe that you committed a criminal offense. That does not mean you've been found guilty. You are presumed innocent unless proven guilty, and you'll have an opportunity to talk to a lawyer before making any decisions on how to handle your case. If you want a copy of the statement of the police officer that's being used as the basis for your charges, you can get that from your attorney or the clerk's office in the next few days. Now, you're all entitled to certain rights under the Constitution in any criminal case. I'm gonna go over your rights, and I'm gonna talk about your options on how to get out of jail. And then I'm gonna call you each one, talk to you each about your individual situation. When I speak to you individually, you'll have an opportunity to ask any questions you have, okay? Now, in any criminal case, you have the right to remain silent. You don't have to make any statements about your case. If you give up your right to remain silent, whatever you say can be used against you. You have the right to hire a lawyer to represent you. If you don't have the money to hire your own attorney, you can request a court-appointed attorney. If the police or the prosecutor want to talk to you about the facts of your case, you don't have to talk to them about it if you don't want to. If you choose to talk to them, you can end the interview at any time. And you have the right to have a lawyer present during any discussion with the police or prosecutors about your case. You also have a right to a reasonable amount of time to talk with your lawyer before making any decisions on your case. If you're charged with a felony, you have the right to trial. That's a preliminary hearing to argue to charge you with a crime. If you are charged with a felony, you could talk with your lawyer about whether that option makes sense or case. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you need to be aware that a conviction of a criminal offense can affect your immigration status, your right to be in this country, and your ability to become a naturalized citizen in the future. Lastly, if you're not in the States, you do have the right to request that we contact the embassy of your home country and let them know that you're here. Is there anybody here who's not from the United States and you want us to contact your home embassy? Anybody? No? All right. I know you all want to get out of jail. If you're able to get out of jail, you need to make sure you show up for all of your court dates. If you don't, you will be rearrested. It'll be a lot more difficult for you to get out of jail once you're back here. So if you're able to get out of jail, don't throw away your paperwork. Pay attention to when you need to be at court. There are 4 ways to get out of jail, and I'll explain each one of them. First way is to qualify for a personal bond. If you qualify for a personal bond, you'll be released for free when you promise to come to all your court dates. You'd have a bond amount set, you wouldn't have to pay any of the bond amount in order to get out of jail. And as long as you show up for all of your court dates, You would never have to pay the bond. You have to pay a one-time $20 or $40 personal bond fee within a week after your release, and an envelope would be attached to your paperwork to send it in. Now, personal bonds are offered in instances where the case is not too serious and where we have a reasonable certainty that you'll come to court when you're supposed to and that you won't be a danger to others or society if we let you out of jail while your case is pending. So we'll look at the facts of your case, your criminal record, your references, your history of coming to court in the past, and when I call your name, I'll let you know where you stand on the personal bond. If you qualify, you'll be released in the next few hours. If you don't qualify, then you have 3 other ways to get out of jail. Those 3 ways, or you can hire a bail bondsman, you can hire a lawyer, or you can have someone just come down to the jail with the full amount of the bond in cash. Now, if you go through a bail bondsman or a lawyer, it's between you and them how much they charge and what they can do for you. I can tell you that in Travis County, most bail bond companies tend to charge around 10% of the bond as their fee to get you out. So for example, if your bond amount's $5,000, a bail bondsman would often charge you around $500 or more as their fee to get you out. You can also go through a lawyer. An attorney can come down here and try to convince me or one of the other judges to give you a personal bond that you weren't able to get on your own. A lawyer can advocate on your behalf based on the unique facts of your case and your situation and try to get you a personal bond. If you don't have the money to hire your own lawyer, you can request a court-appointed lawyer, and your court-appointed lawyer can do the same thing and try to get you out of jail. The last way to get out is to pay the full amount of the bond in cash. If someone comes down to the jail with the full amount of the bond, not 10%, but the full amount in cash, cashier check or money order, then you'll be released. And as long as you come to all your court dates at the end of your case, you'll get your money back. Whereas if you go through a bail bondsman or a lawyer, whatever money you pay them, you generally won't get back. That's their fee to get you out of jail. That's your 4 ways to get out. Qualify for a personal bond, hire a bail bondsman, hire a lawyer, pay the full cash bond. Regardless of which way you use, make sure you come to all your court dates where you will be rearrested. I'm gonna call your names. I'm gonna tell you what you're charged with and your bond amount, and then I'm gonna ask you whether you want a court-appointed attorney or whether you want to hire your own lawyer. If you have any questions at that point, go ahead and ask me. I'll do my best to answer your questions. If you want to know the punishment range of the charge that you're facing, just ask me and I'll tell you. All right, Jose Antonio Palomino Cruz. Raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Cruz, you are charged with a Class A misdemeanor unlawful carrying of a weapon with a bond amount of $1,000 and a state jail felony possession of controlled substance with a bond amount of $3,000. Total amount of your bond's $4,000. However, I am going to do personal bonds in your case. You're going to be released today for free based on your promise to show up for all of your court dates. You understand you need to show up for all your court dates? Do you want a court-appointed attorney or do you want to hire your own lawyer? Court-appointed?
I'll hire my own.
You can hire your own? Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Yeah.
This is Cruz Sanchez, Jose Antonio. Is that right?
Jose Antonio Palomino Cruz.
Okay, I apologize. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And Jose Antonio Cruz Sanchez. All right. Mr. Cruz Sanchez, you are charged with a state jail felony driving while intoxicated.
His names are pretty
The bond
close.
amount is $7,500. However, I am going to do a personal bond in your case. You're released. You also have a Class A misdemeanor unlawful carrying of a weapon. $3,000.
What is
and you
going
have a
on
Class
here?
A misdemeanor discharging of a firearm in a municipality with a bond amount of $3,000. For the bonds is $13,500. However, I am going to do personal bonds on all 3 cases. You're going to be released today for free. You need to make sure you show up for all of your court dates. Now, Mr. Cruz, you have a couple of conditions you need to comply with by showing up for court. First of all, you're not
Just
allowed
let
to
them all
possess
out
any
on PR.
firearms while these cases are going on. Do you understand that?
Before they have the opportunity to say something stupid.
Second of all, you're required to be screened for alcohol counseling. You'll have a piece of paper telling you where to go to do that screening. You need to go to do whatever classes or group meetings that they recommend. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And then thirdly, you are required as a condition of your release to install an ignition interlock device on your vehicle. That's a breathalyzer machine that would need to be installed on your vehicle within 30 days of your release from jail. That's required because of the alleged child passenger that's in the vehicle along with the DWI charge. So the device within 30 days, you cannot drive any vehicle at all until that device is installed. So you have an incentive to get it installed as soon as possible. You'll have 3 days from today to contact Travis County Pretrial Services and set up an appointment with them so they can walk you through the process and answer any questions you have. That number will be attached to your paperwork when you get out of jail. Do you want a court-appointed attorney or do you want to hire your own lawyer?
I'll hire my own.
Hire your own? No? Do you have any questions?
Now,
I'm told
not
Judge
from
Van is not.
Austin. I'm like 5 hours away.
I know. I saw that over by Tyler.
Does someone have the link? I don't have
It's
it.
gonna be moved to my county, like my case.
No, you're gonna have to travel back here for your court dates.
Okay.
The only court with
I can't
jurisdiction
find
to
it.
handle
I'm
these
looking
cases
for
is the Travis County Court. So are you gonna be able to travel back here?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Jonathan Villapando.
Sir.
Mr. Villapando, you are charged with a state jail felony possession of marijuana with a bond amount of $5,000. You have a third-degree felony possession of controlled substance with a bond amount of $5,000. You have a second-degree controlled substance with a bond amount of $10,000. And you have a first-degree felony possession of controlled substance with intent to deliver with a bond amount of $12,000. Total amount of your bonds on these 4 drug cases is $32,000. You're not going to get a personal. You need to go through a bail bondsman or a lawyer to bond out. Bail bondsman, if they're wanted for 10%, would be a little over $3,000. You'll have an opportunity to use the phone a little bit to try to get a hold of friends or family and try to make that happen. Do you want a court-appointed attorney or do you want to hire your own lawyer, Mr. Villapando?
Court appointed.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, good luck. Gabriel Ortiz.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ortiz, you are charged with a this is a state jail felony because you have a previous conviction on your record for if this is bumped up to a felony. Your bond amount is set at $8,000. You're not going to get a personal bond. You're going to need to go through a bail bondsman or a lawyer to get out. Bail bondsman, if they're willing for 10%, be around $800. Do you want a court-appointed attorney or do you want to hire your own lawyer? Court-appointed?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions?
Not at the moment.
All right. Good luck. Frederick Guajardo.
Sir.
Mr. Guajardo, you are charged with a third-degree felony evading arrest or detention in a motor vehicle. Your bond amount on that is $7,500. And then you have a Class A misdemeanor resisting arrest or search with a bond amount of $500. Total amount of your bonds $8,000. You're not going to get a personal bond. You need a bondsman or a lawyer. Bail bondsman, if they want to do it for 10%, be around $800. Do you want a court-appointed attorney or do you want to hire a lawyer?
Court appointed.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Good luck. Courtsman, you're charged with a Class A misdemeanor assault causing bodily injury to another.
Well,
Mr. Sitzman,
I don't see it. I don't see Judge Van.
Your bond amount set at $2,000. Now, according to the pretrial officer, you refused to interview for a personal bond. Why is that?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Sorry. According to the pretrial officer, you refused to interview for a personal bond. Why is that?
All right. I have no recollection of that. I'm sure I didn't refuse any interview.
You sure with it? What?
I didn't refuse any interview whatsoever. Yeah.
You've never been arrested before, is that correct?
Yes.
You don't have any criminal record at all, right?
I don't know. I'm not going to know.
All right.
And you're working here?
We're headed back to Detroit.
Your Honor, we're asking for a high personal bond in this case. I understand this is a home invasion. However, it is a home invasion third, and the maximum possible penalty is 5 years. He is a lifelong resident of the Detroit area.
Thank you.
He has 2 children. that are within this county. The complainant in this case is a family member. My understanding is that he has no priors besides traffic and 1 OWI. He does fall within the guidelines, and there's no amount of bond that he would be able to afford. He's also been in custody hours. Your Honor, he's not a risk of flight. He's also not a danger to the community given his criminal. He does not seem to have anything assaultive on his record. And I understand that this court may have concerns with regards to him and his father. And I understand those concerns. I just submit to the court that nothing assaultive, occurred in this case. And I just asked the court, tell the PPO court to deal with that violation of that PPO and give him a personal bond in this case.
All right, Sergeant Thompson, your recommendation is a bond?
Your Honor, I just recommend if he does get released that he be fitted with a GPS tether.
Ms. Kirkland, does he have a charge of place to stay?
Your Honor, unfortunately, I don't have that information on here. Mr. Jum, do you have somewhere else that you can go?
Nowhere unstable right now.
All right. Well, based on these allegations, it clearly shows to this court that he has little to no respect for court orders with the alleged violation of PPO. I will let the Judge Firehead deal with this, but I'm afraid he may violate
I had my own apartment.
Why don't you stay there?
That's where I'm staying.
Do you represent that to you, Ms. Kirkland?
I did not get the opportunity to interview him. And are you talking about the place off of Wyoming? Is that your place?
Yeah, 1821.
Okay, but we're live on YouTube, so you don't have to give the exact address, but Your Honor, we do have that address. It just doesn't specify exactly where that is. So we do have that address.
And Nasser Jum is his father?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Are you employed, sir?
No.
Do you ever sell burritos? Even sometimes.
$50,000 personal bond, no contact with the Selena address, no contact with your father. You're fitted with a GPS tether, house arrest, except for to go to your court dates.
What is last
Probable cause conference January 9th, criminal examination January 16th, both the 19th District Court in Dearborn. Do you have any questions regarding your bond and/or court dates?
When is my court date?
January 9th, probable cause, January 16th, preliminary examination.
Thank you,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, give me one moment, Ms. Kirkland. I want to do Garden City first and then Flat Rock.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Garden City and Flat Rock. Two hotbeds of crazy. Okay, I just made that up. I don't have my Judge McNally Flat Rock clip with me. I don't have it on my travel rig here, which is a bummer. Yeah, I got to make it out of the monster drink bit. That really yesterday. She thought the judge was going to be like, "Oh, okay, you stole a monster, but you wanted to, so it was okay." All right, that was her expectation. All right. I was not Michelle. I can't believe you'd even ask. All right. This is, you know, marathon streaming on New Year's Day is more difficult than you'd think. That's all I'm going to say. Travis County's letting me down. They're all letting me down here. Let me see if I can. DeKalb County doesn't have anything cooking, despite that they have the fact that they have a notification up. This country is just shut down for court proceedings. All right. We're gonna poach by suggestion of the chat. We're gonna poach a Big End stream from yesterday, which I didn't see. So let's see what's shaking over there.
Morning, everybody. How are y'all? Hope you're doing well.
I love it.
I woke up nice and early, feeling good, good night's sleep, ready to rock and roll. Got a cool little video that let me see who sent this to me. All right, hold on, I'm getting there. Michelle Coons, thank you so much.
All right,
thank you so much.
I didn't ask either.
This is a good one. We got a young lady who,
stealing Big End stuff.
Well, she's a mess.
Go over there and give them a like and subscribe.
Check it out.
Big End 2. Let's just bring it.
Stop. Put your hand behind your back, please.
Why?
Put your
Austin,
hand.
look what they're doing. Why do I have to?
Take a secret.
Austin, you said you
Take a secret. His mom posted on Facebook that he had been missing and that she couldn't get a hold of him.
Austin, don't leave me. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin, hey, stop. No.
You better walk or you're going.
He said yes. No, I'll walk if you let go and stop driving. Go then. Austin, you said you would take me somewhere safe, right? Stop talking to him. Yes, I'm about to piss. My pants.
Go pee. Go pee. Pee your pants. If you want to pee, pee.
On November 23rd, 2023, officers in Ohio responded to a disturbance involving a stolen laptop and a phone at a residence.
I sure am.
Officers had previously been to the residence to conduct a welfare check on the male resident due to his mother's concern about his disappearance. The concerned mother told the officers that a woman was staying with her son, who she believed had turned off his phone and stopped him from contacting his family. Later, when the man's sister went to check on him, she learned the woman had taken her brother's phone and laptop and was refusing to return them, leading her to call the police.
We had fun.
What is going on? I told you, I try to be nice. Austin, have his stuff. I don't have his stuff.
I asked you to get your things nicely
Austin, my stuff is everywhere. Austin, no, you don't.
I promise.
Austin, they're trying to separate us again. If I get to stay with them.
Listen, you two can step outside together. Come here.
With everybody, Austin, protect our stuff. Make everybody come outside.
She just moved in, but it's all our stuff. My goodness.
Austin, everybody, don't leave anybody in here alone with your stuff. I'm trying to protect both of our stuff. Austin, they're trying to separate us.
Let me take the sister.
Okay.
Let me take the sister. Come out here.
They're trying to separate us. Look, you
All
cannot separate us
All right.
from this.
Do me a favor. Step downstairs for me. I'll come back down here and talk to you in a minute.
Isn't that bad? She won't get back. His computer and all of our stuff is together. He was getting ready to plug it in. That's all they care about is your computer and your phone. Think about it.
Because
That's all.
mine. That's
Your sister. Back up. Why does he care about your computer phone? Why do that?
because that's
It's his,
mine.
which you can have.
Hey,
You know
Austin.
that. Why do you don't tell him where it's at? I don't. He was getting ready to plug it in. Austin, why are you gonna separate
Come
us?
here, Austin.
Austin, you're
Austin,
protecting
come
me.
here.
Austin.
They're going to separate us, and you're going to tell them the truth. You're scared to say it in front of me. God Almighty, she's controlling.
Austin, don't shut the door. Austin,
Austin, come here.
Austin, do not, Austin.
All right, so listen.
They're separating us. Austin.
Yeah, so listen.
Austin, please, Austin.
You want her in the house.
This is, I feel bad for this guy. He doesn't realize his value. He doesn't.
Austin.
I was just trying to help her to get.
You want her to stay in the house with you.
What the hell? What's going on?
I need to figure out.
I know.
You want them to leave,
Not separate us, Austin.
or you want them to stay?
We were going
Or
to
do you
spend
want her to
Thanksgiving
leave?
at Austin. Your family didn't even want you to spend Thanksgiving this year. Austin.
He's such a nice guy. It's awful she's putting him in this position.
I'm in.
Me and you were going to spend Thanksgiving together. Austin,
Stop
you said
talking.
you believed.
Stop
Hey.
talking. But stop talking.
Austin,
Hey, listen,
I think Austin figured out that the juice isn't worth the squeeze.
listen. Last time, stop talking for 5 minutes and let me talk to him. You got me.
you
Listen,
can see it.
stop.
Can you talk to us together?
No,
Why
I'm
can't we be
talking to
together?
Austin.
She knows he's such a nice guy. He's not going to say anything negative about her. So she wants to stand there so she can control him. Awful.
This isn't Austin. Exactly. Look, we can never be together. Why?
Just wait. I am talking to him. I'm not trying to take him away.
What's going on either.
If you just wait, if you wait 5 minutes
Come in
and let
here
me
with
talk
us
to
together.
Austin.
No, because he has to
He's her meal ticket.
talk to him first.
Yes.
Fine, Austin.
Listen.
Me and Cops in here
Stop.
together.
Stop. Calm down.
Austin, look at me.
Austin,
Austin.
Stop.
this is your place. You tell me what you want.
Austin.
And that's what's gonna happen.
I don't know if I don't get her.
No.
You just don't know what you want.
No, we're not.
Why is this involved property? I thought it involved his safety.
So-
What you guys care about his property is not his safety.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you one more time. Okay?
Austin.
I need you
Please
to
come
calm
here.
down. Please
Austin,
calm
all
down.
they care about is your property, not your safety. Think about it. That's all everybody's asking for is your property.
First last name then.
Austin,
Little
please
projection there. This is what simping gets you, people.
come back to me.
She's probably going to get a little bit hairier because I'm going to take him downstairs. Come on.
Don't go.
Let's go downstairs and talk.
Don't separate us.
First last name.
I'm not trying to take you away from your place. I just want to take you downstairs so then you can actually talk to me without her. All
Austin, you
right?
saved me.
All right.
And then
If you said
You hear that? You saved me. He's the white knight. I was the same way. Same way. Would do anything to help people, and you get taken advantage of. It's sickening.
settle down right
Then
now,
I'll settle down
and
if you don't leave my side. Austin,
settle down.
then come to me. Don't leave me. Don't go down there. Don't go down there.
Taking
Don't
notes
leave
of
me,
stuff.
Austin. Please don't leave me.
Where your stuff then?
Austin, don't
Such
do
a nice
it.
guy. God.
Hey, listen.
He's trying to block our sight, Austin.
Will you listen to me?
Hey, Austin, remember your dad wants to talk to you, who you've been missing for 24 hours?
Austin. Austin, don't. You can
You're good. She might freak out for a minute. If you want to go down there and talk, go ahead and go down and talk.
Just don't quit freaking out. Settle down, and
As long as you stay up here with me, Austin.
He's going to go talk to his dad on the phone.
Why do they want to separate us? They won't even let me out to you. You have to come to me. Can I stay?
Listen.
Austin, look at me.
Listen.
Don't give it to Austin.
I'm not gonna get that.
Don't show him where it's at.
Listen.
Don't show him yet. Can I come in, Austin?
No.
Austin. Austin, don't show them. You have to plug my phone in, Austin. Your son, Austin. Don't show them. Don't shut the door, Austin. Austin, no. Austin, no. Austin, he's smiling. Let me in. Austin,
just calm down,
Austin,
Tanya.
Austin, they're smiling. Let me in.
Tanya.
Don't give it to
Tanya.
me. No, you guys have been hurting.
Put your hands on me. You're going to get
it.
arrested.
I'm not trying to. Austin, Austin, you're out. Austin, you have to save me. Austin, don't give it to him. What the fuck is going on? Austin, Austin, no.
20 to 5. You want to head this way?
Austin, come on, stay. I have it written down. He said I could stay.
Listen, just calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
Austin,
He's
open
in
the
there
door.
talking.
Open the door, Austin. I can't see you. Let go. Let him open the door.
No, the door's not opening.
Austin, please
No,
don't.
God,
Show them, Austin. They just got us separated. They got me on the outside and you on the end. Austin.
Hey, listen, there's people sleeping.
Austin.
I'm going to need you to calm down.
What is he doing?
He's talking.
Austin, they're going to arrest me. Austin.
Hey,
Stop.
stop.
You're not allowed to do this. You have to let us see each other. You're breaking the rules. Austin. Austin.
You just sit down here. You're breaking.
Yeah, I'm going to walk out. Austin, can I stay, Austin? Can I come in? Austin, can I come in?
You're
Austin.
gonna get me with a lot of
Austin, right, so all you have to do is end this.
Let her come up here. Who's on the phone?
Can I
You
come
can
in?
bring the phone. Yeah.
Austin, can I come in?
Watch out.
Please,
They're gonna
my
talk
stuff's
on
in
the
there.
phone. Okay, they're gonna talk.
I need to.
No one's gonna touch
Austin, my
your stuff.
dog's in there. Can I come in, Austin?
Watch it.
They're not letting me in.
You are.
Don't shut the door.
Listen.
Austin,
No one's gonna
Austin, don't leave me. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin.
Stop.
No.
You just grabbed me, all
I
right?
didn't grab you.
need to calm
Everybody's
down.
been hurting me and I don't know why.
No one's touching you.
Austin, do not show your sister. What the is going on? What is going on?
I want to know what's going on with you.
Me too.
Do you need help?
Hey,
No.
Are you going? Is something going on?
No.
So we better.
With weeping.
We're getting married.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I'd like to talk to him, please.
Well,
This is what they try to do. They try to separate you from your family. You know, that's the first thing. Your family said this, or they said that, and I don't know none of that. Next thing you know, you're not around your family. It's horrible. They don't want anyone in. Oh.
Can I have a lighter, please? Do not. Ma'am.
maybe.
Austin.
Hey, listen,
Wait.
listen,
Stop.
listen. What I'm going to tell you is,
Okay.
you're not going to tell me what to do.
I'm
First
not-
off,
I'm not
you got
trying.
that, okay?
Yes,
you
something.
understand?
I'm looking for a lighter to
Okay.
smoke a cigarette.
All right.
Go downstairs, smoke a cigarette.
I'm not leaving Austin.
Off, you are,
Why?
because I'm telling you, you're going to right now while they're talking. Okay, you're causing more of an issue right now than what needs to be.
Austin.
There's people in 1003 trying to sleep and they can't because you're out here
No, they're not.
yelling.
We tried to get them up because they have kids stuff out here.
At what point, the jacket, that's kid stuff?
Austin.
The only thing? The rest of the stuff is attire?
They're trying to take me away. Only you can say.
She's worried to death the family's going to talk to her and explain what she is and let him know what's going on and that he's safe to get away from her.
Take me, Austin.
He said there's no reason for her to have it, so he took it out.
Austin, look, last night I could
it
walk
wasn't the
through
phone
the
that was
door. I
missing.
know you believe, Austin.
It
You
was
said you believed.
the second phone.
Austin, you said you believed in me and I believed in you.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
You open the door.
it's gone.
We are allowed to.
Wanna go in?
Austin.
Hey, no, hey,
What? Yeah, exactly. Austin, they're trying to take me away again.
don't you
Austin.
touch me.
Austin, you can't do this. You have to. Oh my God.
Sit down. That's the best part.
Can I have a lighter? Please.
At least she doesn't claim to be pregnant with twins. Just saying.
I don't know what the hell is going on. Austin, Lily, and me, and you. Austin, we talked about it last night.
Hey, you want to go downstairs? I'll
I want
give
to
you a
get my
lighter.
stuff. I'll get my stuff.
Listen, you want to go downstairs? I'll give you a lighter.
How do you have a lighter? You don't have a lighter. I don't want to go downstairs.
I do have a lighter.
Austin. Austin, this cop is trying to make me go downstairs. Austin, only you can make me leave.
Before you want.
What the
Oh,
What is going on?
no, what's going on? You tell me.
Austin,
I
you
can't-
have to let me back in, please.
I can't tell you what's going on.
Austin.
But what I can tell you is you're really too close to me. If
Sorry.
you would, scoot back.
Can you give me a lighter?
Yeah, if you want a lighter, I'll get you a
Where's
lighter.
it at? Austin, can I have my stuff?
Hang on.
Austin, please give me my stuff. Austin.
Sounds like she may have something inappropriate in her stuff.
Austin, they're
Ain't
taking
got
me
one.
away.
All right, let's go downstairs.
Hi.
Let's go downstairs.
Austin.
Come on, let's go
I would
downstairs.
like my stuff, my dog.
I'm going to ask you one more time to come
I will go
downstairs,
downstairs.
please.
Can I have my stuff?
Yes, you were gonna.
We'll talk about it.
We're going to get your stuff here
Okay,
in a minute.
in a minute.
but yes, let's go
Austin.
downstairs.
They're making me leave, Austin.
We're not making you leave. We're just trying to separate you and
And
let
you
you go
get
down
him
there.
too.
Okay, we're going to let you go downstairs and talk to that sergeant.
I don't want to talk to a sergeant.
That's what I want you to do.
Why?
Because
Okay, in a minute, please.
No, I want you to go downstairs.
Let me get my
I'm gonna
dog
ask you
and my
one more
drink
time.
and my lighter.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Austin, come and save me, Austin.
Come on.
Don't
Let's
touch
go.
me, please, Austin.
Let's
You
go
said
down.
that he had to make me leave. Austin,
You're not leaving. I want you to come
Austin, if I go downstairs, Austin, they're gonna take me. Why?
Because.
Who are you to this situation? I'm her ex-husband. His mom posted on Facebook that he had been missing for a few hours and that she couldn't get a hold of him. I reached out to his mom and I've been talking on the phone with his mom. His mom's on the phone right now with us. Right. She just wanted me to come over and make sure nothing happened to her daughter while she came over here to check on him. Is she over here? Who's over here? Her daughter is. She's up there.
My daughter's not here.
Hey, Ravilla.
Austin, only you can save me. Austin, they're trying to take me away. Come out here and protect me, Austin.
I'm gonna go talk to
Come
Ortiz.
outside, Austin.
Okay.
What is going on? Please get him.
Stop. Go in there.
He told you 15 times to sit right there. Just sit right there for 5 seconds.
I just want
Just sit right there for 5 seconds.
I just want, okay.
So I can talk to him. You can figure out what's going on. Because you don't know what's going on, obviously, because you're freaking out. So just give me a second.
I haven't
Give me a
seen my
second.
friend in 2 years. I haven't seen him in 2 years. Austin, listen to them. Do you see what they're saying?
All right, we're gonna bring all your stuff out.
Austin,
All right, we're gonna bring
Austin,
your stuff out.
can I still stay?
No.
Slide your butt back.
Austin,
No.
you told me how to.
Get back.
Look what they're doing. Come out here and talk to me, Austin. Austin.
Hey.
Austin.
Hey.
Stand back
Austin.
here.
You're getting way too close.
I am.
Austin, they took my stuff. Austin, they took my bag. Austin, they took my bags and my passwords. Austin. They did not. Yes, they did. They're not in here, Austin. Austin, my jack bag, my red bag.
What is a jack bag?
Austin, look at me. Austin, Austin.
That's right.
Austin.
She's just trying to play on his heart. Just, oh gosh, it's awful.
Okay.
Austin, look.
You want to smoke a cigarette?
Austin.
Would you like to smoke a cigarette?
Austin, he's smiling. Austin, you guys are doing this to him when we were sleeping.
That's what I do best, to smile.
Austin,
You would.
I was your only friend at work. Look at me, Austin.
Bro, right now you're not being a good friend.
Austin, they're gonna take me away as soon as you put all my stuff out. Only you can say I can stay, Austin.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Austin,
I don't want to be kicked
Austin, you won't. If you protect me, Austin, you have to protect me. Austin,
Ma'am,
look.
what is your name? What is your name?
Austin.
Tanya.
Austin.
Use.
Tanya. Tanya.
Austin.
Tanya.
Austin.
You're not making
Austin.
any of this any better.
Austin, please.
Can you make sure you got all your stuff?
And go where? He crashed my car.
Right now, just to make sure you have it all.
Take the blame for your car. I'm not. Austin, look at me.
There's a book bag coming.
Sounds like he's starting to realize what's going on and having the ability to call her on it. That's good.
Austin. Austin, they're winning. Austin, stop.
This isn't any battle. We're not doing any of the battle.
Austin.
We're winning.
What is going
I'm
on?
gonna birth around that point.
Austin. Her dog? Yes. No one's gonna be out in the cold now? Austin.
In fact, this is a
Can I
deliberate
talk
whipping.
to him?
No.
No,
you're
why
not.
can't I talk to him?
You're not.
Austin.
Because you understand me? You're not.
Austin.
You are not. You might want to start taking your stuff down the steps.
Austin.
The best part.
The cops are ahead
Austin,
Grab
please
it
talk
stuff.
to me before we leave. Can I have a hug? Austin, please
No.
talk to me. Austin, stop. That is my best friend.
Right
Austin, you're throwing the stuff out. Austin, please. Austin, look. He's going whoop, whoop. Austin. Why are you smiling? This is not funny.
Walk downstairs.
Everybody's been
I think it's
separating me
funny.
from my...
The officer sees exactly what's going on. The officer understands. The officer knows that she is, gosh, she's awful. Wow.
Best friend.
Walk
He's
downstairs.
my best friend.
Tanya.
Tony, Austin.
Okay. You're treading on thin ice.
Okay.
Stop
Austin.
touching him. Don't
I'm
get in
not
his
touching
face.
him.
You're not getting back in the apartment. He done told you, so quit trying to push past him.
Austin, I put gas in your truck. Can I put my stuff in your truck, Austin? Austin, I cannot carry all this antique.
Tanya, do you know where you're at right now?
Yes, I do.
Where are you
Austin, I'm in Ohio.
Okay.
Austin,
What day is it?
Austin, Thursday. Austin, exactly. I know where I'm at. Austin.
That is perfect.
Like, Austin, listen to me. Listen, Austin, let me answer
I'm
this.
frankly shocked she passed the orientation test. I really am.
Tanya, get off the porch. Where do you want to go?
Austin, can I put my stuff in your truck? Can you take me somewhere safe?
Where do you
I
want
want
to go?
Austin to take me.
They need to trespass her desperately. She'll be back as soon as she's able.
He's got a question.
Yes, Austin. Yes.
Hey,
She just said no.
I'm gonna tell you one more
Okay,
time.
He just asked.
Don't
Yes.
touch me.
Austin. Yes, I do. Can you unlock your truck, Austin, so you can take me somewhere safe, please?
Okay.
Austin, yes. I want you to take me somewhere safe. Please.
She wants to get in his ear and go like this. That's what she wants.
He said yes.
No.
He said yes. He said yes.
He did not.
No, he
Yes,
did not.
he did.
All right, let's walk
Austin,
Connie, let's go.
Let's go.
go downstairs.
We're going.
You said yes.
Let's go.
Austin, will you take me somewhere safe? Look at them. Austin, please. Only you can touch me. Will you still take me somewhere safe? Austin,
Go.
let me get my stuff.
All right, we're gonna.
Austin,
Come on.
please.
Come on.
Walk. I will if you stop. Get your hands up. Austin, this is not okay.
Walk.
He said he would
Walk.
take me somewhere safe.
I'm telling you right now.
I'll tell you one more time, or we're gonna make you. No,
No.
that's out of the question.
Come on. You
Go.
better walk or you're going.
He said
All right.
yes.
No.
I'll walk if you let go and stop grabbing me.
go then.
Austin, you said you would take me somewhere safe,
Okay,
right?
stop talking to him.
Yes. Austin.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm
Yeah,
not-
Austin.
Okay,
They don't want you to take me somewhere
Here,
safe.
let me have this
Austin,
stuff.
Tell them to
There's-
stop. Will you still take me somewhere safe? Austin, please. Ow, it's breaking my arm, Austin.
Stop.
He
Put
said
your hand
yes.
behind your back, please.
Why?
Put
Austin,
your hand.
look what they're doing. Ow, why do I have to?
Take that cigarette.
Austin, you said you
Take that
take me somewhere safe. Austin, ow.
Yeah, we're just going.
Oh, Austin, look at this! Oh, look what they're doing, Austin! Austin, look what they're doing the other one! Austin! Protect me! Austin! Please look at me!
Get that
Please look at me! Those are my glasses!
Yeah.
Austin! Austin,
Let
look!
go of him. Let go
He
of
said
him.
he would take me somewhere safe. Austin, look at me. Look what they're doing to me right now. You have to see this. Look, Austin. Austin, look.
Look what you did to yourself.
Look, Austin. Austin. Austin, stop trying to take my glasses off. Austin. No, but just me. What the? Austin, look at me.
Have fun.
Ouch. Austin.
Hey, we're going
Stop.
down the steps, okay?
Austin, you said you'd keep me safe. Austin, you promised. Austin, please help me.
Oh my gosh, no.
Austin, drive me somewhere safe. Only you can keep me safe. Austin.
All right.
What are you doing?
I would walk.
What?
That's a.
Austin! What's going on?
Nope, we're not doing that either.
Ow!
Get in the car.
Tell me.
Sit in the car.
I will. What?
Let's do it right now.
Austin! Austin! Protect me!
You got the front.
Austin! Austin!
You got a hobble. Stop. Just stop.
Then let me sit down.
We are
I'm
trying to
about
put you in a
piss my
car.
pants. I'm about to push my pants. I'm about to pee. I'm serious. I don't want to piss my pants and be in piss.
Sit in the car.
I just need to squat and piss.
We're not pissing.
I have to pee.
Just have a seat in my
sit
car.
down?
I
We
have
could
to
have already
pee.
took you to the bathroom. If you would have just sat down, we would.
I need to pee.
Give us a second.
I need to pee now.
Give us a
Look, I'm
second.
gonna piss my pants. I'm being pissy pants. Let me pee right here.
Give us a second.
Please let me pee.
Will you sit in my car?
No, sit right here. I did nothing wrong.
You're going to jail for disorderly conduct.
Like, for what?
Disorderly conduct.
Austin. What?
Oh,
Pee.
God, can't hear you.
Oh, let me pee. I won't move. I
We're
won't
okay.
fight.
We're gonna have.
Let me pee, please. Let me pee. Please let me pee. Please let me.
We can't even get the people on the radio because you're yelling so loud.
Please let me
Imagine
pee.
how the neighbors feel right
Please let me pee. I'm not gonna
Just
play.
now. You've already fought us the whole
Let me
entire time.
pee.
See?
Let me.
You are stopping.
Here you go.
I need to
I gave
pee.
you a little bit of break.
I'm trying to pee. Ow! Let me pee, please. Please, I want to pee. I'm gonna piss my
Your
pants.
hands are behind your back. It's your purse.
Give me that back.
Will you stop it?
All right, in the car. In the car.
You want to get in?
Yeah, get in the car.
I'm about to piss. My pants.
Go pee. Go pee. Pee
Okay,
your
I
pants.
have to put my
If you want to pee, pee.
I have to pull my pants through.
No, pee right
I
there.
can't. I'm gonna
Put it
pee.
and hold it. And quit acting like a 2-year-old so we can get you in the car.
Let me pee. Right here. I can't run nowhere, can I? I can't run anywhere. I can't run anywhere. I've done nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Austin!
Are you done?
That's what I needed more.
Can I please pee? You're breaking my... Please!
Well, then calm down.
Yeah, go on. Get you in the back seat. Let me pee first. Please let me pee. Can I pull my pants out and pee right here? Please.
No, you can't pull it out. You're going to expose yourself, and that's enough.
I don't care.
Nope.
Please let me.
Not going to do that.
After securing the suspect in a hobbled restraint, officers placed her in a patrol car for transport to jail.
Why are you guys doing this?
Here.
Why?
I know
Are you guys doing this? That's not on. What is going on?
Nope.
Austin!
Put your feet right where they're at. Where'd it go? Where's her car at now?
At a towing / impound wreck lot because she was trying to tell me I wrecked her car. And that's the other one driving, which I was not. She was driving, and she was trying to get to somewhere where she had to go, and she was saying that trying to put the blame on me that I wrecked her car, which I did not. Yeah. Like she's trying to, because now after I'm going to recall my insurance.
That's a lot.
About that. That's all I thought.
I don't know if we just
take that off. So I have to be on mine. I don't mine should be
still stand by. She's going to get
insurance.
The suspect was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. At this time, the suspect's court case is still ongoing.
Unbelievable. I feel for the guy, you know? I see it. I see exactly what's going on.
Ah, well, there we go. Always fun to poach big in the stream. Is anybody else out there? It looks like they brought the ladies in over in Detroit, but I don't know. No. All right, I officially surrender. My channel's been taken over by Biggin with this fabulous beard. What's that? What's that? No, I don't know. And, I mean, I know she's extreme. This is that I will say is not normal, but that's an extreme version of what guys are afraid of course. All right. I'm gonna look one more time. I'm gonna look one more time to see if I can find another call that's going, but I don't think there are any. All right.
Housing to live. From I listened to what the officer read. It sounds like it sounds like at least the allegations is a mental health crisis and not necessarily a violent person who is just who's just violent. So we're asking that he be released and allowed to take his medications, stay and reside with his father. I don't believe a GPS tether is necessary. He's not a danger to the community. He also cannot afford any amount of bond, so we're asking for personal.
Sergeant Lewis, thoughts as the bond?
Yes, Your Honor, we're okay with personal bond as long as you understand that you can never return to arrest.
Okay. You understand that, Mr. Weaver?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with Ms. Kirkland representing you? Are you satisfied with your legal representation, sir? Yes or no?
Very, yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Weaver, $20,000 personal bond. No contact with Ariel Weaver. No contact with the Marquette address. Are you employed, sir?
No, sir.
You're gonna be staying with your father, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna allow a one-time police escort to get your belongings. That have a third party to do that. I understand this is argument over phone, but while this case is pending, I don't want you near her or near that house, okay?
So
Is that
third time
understood?
party. So third
I'm
time
sorry?
party for. You said a third time party?
A third party, not a third time party, a third party can, like your father or another relative, can go there and get your belongings. But I don't want you near that house.
Third time party.
Well, that's so she if she has to be the one that gives my belonging to my dad,
Brittany calls it out.
there's gonna be some items left out. That's how she moves. That's how she moves. I won't have all of my stuff if I'm not there to make sure. She's very spiteful, and she's gonna make sure that some things are missing.
That's all the more reason why I don't want you at the house.
Well, if the cops are there, she's gonna behave.
I'm not sure of that. I've seen situations where assaults have occurred and rare situations where assaults have occurred in front of police officers. Stop shaking your head, just listen.
Judge, I need to go to the house to keep her in line. One of the top 10 things to not say from the lockup.
I'm not taking that chance. Ms. Kirkland has argued well on your behalf. Personal bond, I don't see a GPS tether. You keep talking, I may change my mind. Unless you want to represent yourself again.
Fine, I'm okay with how it is.
All right, your next court date, January 8th, 21st District Court in Garden City. You have any questions regarding your bond, conditions, and or court date, sir?
No, sir.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Am I gonna see her on the 28th?
You. What, Mr. Weaver?
He wants to talk to his attorney.
I'm just trying to talk to the.
We're all set, Your Honor. I'm just trying to get out of here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Are we ready on Flat Rock?
Flat Rock.
Yes, Your Honor.
We are so ready for Flat Rock. Let's do this thing. It's New Year's Day. We need to know what's going on in Flat Rock.
Hi, Magistrate Burton. Are you ready to proceed on the probable cause hearing to swear to in the arraignment of Nicole Cochran? No, we can do it on camera. Do both on camera. Okay, I'll see you in a few seconds.
I don't know where Flat Rock is.
Bring them. She can hear. She has the right to hear both. Bring them. Okay.
They used to announce
right,
the Flat Rock.
Okay, all right, bye-bye.
Score.
I've already logged in. Just got to put it in front of the camera. All right.
100,000 people would pretend to care. It was like a thing.
All right.
Going on in Ann Arbor there. But I don't know where Flat Rock is. No, that's Slippery Rock. I don't know. Flat Rock must be in Michigan. I've never been there that I'm aware of. Oh, come on. All right, I'm just hanging out. I'm hanging out. I'm not trying to change. I'm just going to hang out here until Flat Rock shows up.
Okay. Officer Mullins, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I like to cover all time zones.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Your Honor.
Right. That's what I'm saying. All right.
Just not.
It is January 1st, 12:26 p.m. Magistrate William Burton conducted a probable cause hearing in the matter of People versus Nicole Cochran, charged with count 1, domestic violence, second offense notice. Officer, identify yourself for the record.
Detective Jeremy Mullins on behalf of Flat Rock Police Department.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm? Do you swear or affirm the testimony about to give me the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
And will you be testifying from personal knowledge or from the investigator's report?
From an investigator's report.
Proceed with your testimony, please.
On December 30th, 2023, at approximately 12:04 hours, Corporal Ratzel and Officer Begeman were dispatched to the Best Motel, which is located at 27527 Telegraph Road, room number 16, for a welfare check of Nicole Cochran. Upon arrival, officers met with Nicole and Nathaniel Braden. Nicole answered the door, visibly upset, and stating can she put her shoes on because she knew she was going to jail. Nathaniel stated Nicole had been in the middle of a mental episode the last few days. Nathaniel stated Nicole has been throwing and breaking stuff in the motel room. On 12/30/2023, Nicole became irate because her friend told her she was not coming to pick her up. Nicole started hitting him with both hands, striking him in multiple places all over his body, including his face. Corporal Ratzel observed an approximate 1.5-inch scratch on Nathaniel's right cheek going down towards his chin. Ratzel also observed Nathaniel to have a bruise on his chin. Nathaniel stated he got the scratch.
Hold on 1 second. Ms. Cochran, please be quiet. Go ahead, officer.
Nathaniel stated he got the scratch and bruise when Nicole was hitting him on that date and time. Officers observed the motel room to be disheveled, with glass on the floor, from what appeared to be a bottle. Nicole was arrested for domestic violence and brought back to the FRPD. The report was forwarded to the prosecutor's office for review.
All right, court satisfied, probable cause has been established. Ready to proceed to Ms. Kirkland?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, calling case number 82882301. People said Michigan versus Nicole Cochran. Ms. Cochran, state your name for the record, please.
Nicole Cochran.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Ms. Kirkland, your appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Kavanaugh Kirkland on behalf of Ms. Cochran, who has been advised of her rights, wishes to stand mute and waive the formal reading.
The court will enter not guilty plea on behalf of the client. Argument is the bond.
Your Honor, we are asking for a personal bond in this case. So it sounds like from what was just read, that she was in the middle of a mental health episode. I have spoken with Ms. Cochran, and she let me know, even though she denies assaulting anyone, she let me know that she was headed to a shelter, and that the person that we just heard was supposed to be on their way, was supposed to be taking her to a shelter. She's let me know that when she is released, that is where she will go. She has worked with officers to identify a shelter that she will go to that is in Lincoln Park. It has begun making those arrangements. We're asking for a personal bond. She's not a risk of flight. She's lived in the Detroit area all of her life. There's no amount of bond that she can afford. She does fall within the guidelines. We have spoken that she is on medication, or supposed to be taking medication for bipolar depression, anxiety, and PTSD. However, she's not been able to obtain her medications. She hopes when she is released that she can go to Team Wellness to gather her medication. My understanding is that the ride that she was waiting on was supposed to take her to Team Wellness and then to a homeless shelter. So this is someone, it sounds like, was a mental health episode. Sounds like this is somebody who was trying to get on the medications necessary so that she's able to maintain her mental health. So I'm asking for a personal bond, no GPS tether. That way she's able to go to Team Wellness, get her meds, and to a shelter.
Officer Mullins, thoughts as the bond?
No, Your Honor, we leave that up to you.
I have $50 on me. I can pay.
Ms. Cochran, what I just
I'm
tell
sorry.
you?
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ms. Cochran, are you under any doctor's orders for anything?
I'm with Team Wellness. They're trying to help me with my insurance. I have an appointment with them Wednesday with my case manager, Jacob.
Okay.
He's gonna get
Okay.
me back. I'm sorry. Go.
Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I just wanted to try to explain to you that I swear I do have an appointment this Wednesday with Jacob.
Okay.
He's trying to get my insurance so I can get back onto my meds. He knows I'm having a severe breakdown due to my mother's passing.
I am sensitive to your medical issues, ma'am. I'm going to give you $10,000 personal bond. Condition of the bond, you've addressed that. Seek help with Team Wellness. You said you got an appointment Wednesday. I'm going to hold you to that.
Yes, sir.
No contact with Nathaniel Braden. And you're not to possess any weapons, handguns, any firearms while the case is pending. Your next court date, pre-trial, January 9th, 33rd District Court in Flat Rock. Do you have any questions regarding your bond and or court date?
I have a court date also for another case on the 10th. Is there any way we can do that all in one?
I cannot, ma'am. I don't have
33rd.
I don't have authority to do that.
Okay, that's fine, sir. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Your Honor, what was the
Thank
time
you,
for the
Your
PCC?
I'm sorry, what now?
I was wondering what the time was for the PCC. I missed that.
It's a pre-trial, 9 a.m.
Oh, pre-trial 9 a.m.
I'll be
Gotcha.
there, sir.
I know you will.
I will. If you have to walk my little butt there, I will be there.
Happy New Year, sir.
Thank you.
Happy New Year. Walk, skate, Uber, whatever you need to do. Have a good day. Happy New Year. Ms. Kirkland, how are we on the interviews?
I can double check. We should be close to the end. They were almost done.
Okay.
Well, I just can't find anything fun today.
Four more women to go, but we're ready on the men.
How many women?
There are 5 altogether, but they have 4 more to go. He's on his he's on a second woman.
Okay, I'm going to take a few minute breaks and we'll start on like a 5-minute break and we'll start on the men.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, let me see. I don't know. I might have a gap here. I'm looking. Okay, I thought this was kind of fun. I was going to do this one. I guess we'll do it now. No, I'll get us there. This is this is Judge Middleton's last stream of the year, as far as I can tell, and he kicks it off with singing, and there's some good stuff in here. It's kind of a vibe.
I was hoping for
Ben's good.
All right, I believe this is our last login of the year. To get to it.
Ben is, by the way, where we're at it. Ben is excellent. I actually drug him back onto IG, which was my accomplishment for the day yesterday. But you may or may not know this. Ben doesn't drink, so it's not bad to be in Vegas with it with a good criminal defense attorney who doesn't drink, who will say, don't do that.
Good afternoon. Are you Tristan Fairington?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
All right, just waiting for the public defender to join us.
Okay.
Too late. I don't have.
How are the holidays treating you?
Good. Today feels like a holiday. Been on the bench for 8 hours straight. Well, the holiday starts again tomorrow, so I only worked 2 days this week, so I can't complain a lot.
Yeah. It's a long day.
Your lawyer is Melissa Halleck, and
Yes,
she's
sir.
not going to be here. The public defender will be here any minute to assist us.
Hey, you can't do that in here.
All right, this is file number 221623, People versus Tristan Philip Fairington. Mr. Fairington was charged in May of 2022 with possession of methamphetamine. He was set for a pre-exam conference and Melissa Halleck was appointed as his attorney. The warrant issued sometime after that, and he got picked up in August of 2022. Our public defender, Ms. Matea Paycheck, has joined us here. And he got arrested in August of 2022. By that time, he got out of jail and got arrested and went to jail in Indiana. He posted his bond and got taken to Indiana. Then the matter was adjourned because Ms. Halleck had some talk to him. We set a pre-exam conference for September 20th. The defendant failed to appear because he was in jail in, I believe, Noble County, Indiana.
I was still in Range County, Your Honor.
All right. Anyway, this case has a long history. Defendant had written to me here and there, and his girlfriend called earlier. So we need to get this case back on track. But
Yes,
let
sir.
me ask you some questions. How did you come to be in the St. Joe County Jail today?
I got transferred up here from Noble County. I served out my remainder of my time down there, and I got here today.
So you're done there?
Yes, I am.
How long were you in Noble County?
I was in Noble County for 9 months, and previous to that, I was in LaGrange County for 6 months. Last year was not a good year for me. I made some bad decisions.
Yes. When did you last cut your hair?
It's been about 3.5 years now.
Mine will be 4 years in February.
It's a chore.
And
Isn't
then
it?
that's gonna all fall out. All right, now, what's your home address? Still Sturgis?
Yeah, 300 South 4th Street.
Who lives there?
Sarah McClish.
What is going on?
Well, I'm gonna set this for a pre-exam conference for January 9th. At 8:30. January 9th is a Tuesday. Preliminary examination if needed for January 12th, 2024 at 1. You got arrested, you bonded out, you went to jail, and then I don't think we ever saw you again. But I'm gonna leave the bond where it's set.
Your Honor, I would,
Yes.
could I have a moment to say something about bond?
Yes.
Now that we've bonded over here.
When I bonded out last year, I came to court and seen you in the courthouse, and that's when I was appointed Melissa Halleck.
Yes.
I have every intention to come to court every time. I know that last year I did make some bad decisions that prevented me from being in court, but I tried to take the necessary steps to make sure I was in court, even though I was locked up, and there was just no real way of me getting to court from another county.
I understand. You weren't supposed to go into Indiana. I don't know how you happened to get arrested in Indiana between the time
That's where I'm originally from. That's where my family lives.
Well, Mr. Fairington, I believe you're near at the end of this road.
Yes, sir.
Can't speak for the prosecutor, but you just did 15 months in jail. You're clean, your head's on straight. You actually look pretty good. But this methamphetamine charge, you forfeited a bond with a bonding company because you were in jail in the other case. I don't know if we took that money or not. That was an earlier $15,000 bond. So I want to get this resolved. Miss Halleck can make a bond motion if she wishes to. One option was to leave this until next Tuesday, until somebody even talked to you. And I said I would do it because the magistrates are not available. But so I want to get the case started again. I don't want to wait till January 2nd before you even get to see it, anybody. But I'm reluctant to go right down this rabbit hole again until I know more about what's going on. So Melissa Halleck is still your lawyer.
And what would my bond be set at right now then?
$15,000 cash or surety. You can post that with a bonding company.
Okay. Thank you, Howard.
All right, good luck, sir. Either way, I will see you January 9th at 8:30.
Yes, you will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, you too. You look good. I don't know if anybody looks too great after doing 15 months in jail, but you look healthier.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch my weight and work out a little bit.
All right, well, you're good to go. I'll see you on the 9th, either way.
All right, thank you.
We're ready for Kaitlyn Thomas. Matea, thanks for sticking around to the end of the last workday of the year.
Not a problem.
Bet if I went around looking indoors, probably a lot of them are empty. Now, this is just a straight up arraignment, as I understand it. They brought this to me while I was in the middle of landlord tenant. It is a meth case from October for small amounts.
If you can help me be property, all right. Okay, wait till I come back. You're gonna be washed out. Okay. Okay, thanks.
A lot happening at the jail. It's getting close to supper time.
Yeah. You have a good day, Judge.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Maybe that kid is about to finish his journey and get out of jail. Mr. Marvin may feel that 15 months was long enough.
All right. Let's skip ahead to our next contestant.
Good afternoon. Kaitlyn Marie Thomas.
Yes.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse. Also here on the screen is Matea Paycheck from the Public Defender's Office. You got arrested today on a methamphetamine charge from earlier this fall. The allegation is that on or about October 3rd, you did possess methamphetamine in Montville Township. That's punishable by up to 10 years imprisonment and a fine of up to $15,000. Apparently you got arrested this afternoon and they asked me if I would see you because the magistrates are otherwise not available. Otherwise you'd have to wait till next Tuesday. So let me ask you a couple of questions. How did you get arrested today?
I was driving home, coming out of Constantine, and my car doesn't have insurance on it yet. I wasn't able to get it legal yet, so I got pulled over. And that's pretty much that.
And they found this open warrant?
Yeah, well, I told them I told them I had a warrant because I already knew I had a warrant. I was gonna turn myself in, because it looks better on myself if I did. But it's kind of a hard thing to do. I didn't do that yet.
Did you get a new ticket regarding the insurance?
He put everything in my wallet. He said something about a receipt he put in my wallet, but he didn't say nothing about a ticket.
All right, we'll find out. Where were you going?
Today?
Yeah.
I was going home.
Do you still live at US 12 White Pigeon?
Yeah, it's still my house.
Who else lives there?
Just my dad and my grandpa. My brother goes there occasionally, but.
Where were you coming from?
I was just coming from a friend's house.
All right, are you employed?
No, I've been putting in apps though. I just tried getting a job at Ego Auto Parts to be a driver. Because I have my license and everything.
When did you last work?
I was just working at Advanced Auto Parts not that long ago, like a couple weeks ago.
Which one?
In Three Rivers.
What happened to that job?
Well, I just didn't really like it. I mean, I've worked there for a minute, but I just didn't like it. So I ended up quitting, but I've been trying to find a different job.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, I've never been to jail and I've never been in trouble before. And when I got pulled over
Well,
when they did find that, I was for sure like I didn't have anything on me. Like I know it wasn't my stuff. It wasn't even in my bag.
All right, well, don't tell me about that. But I'm getting a methamphetamine vibe right now. And I can't tell if I had the availability of a test, I'd test you right now. But you got pulled over for a small amount, which they sent to the crime lab and came back as methamphetamine. My guess is if I give you a methamphetamine test right now, you test positive, but I've been wrong before. So you got no criminal record, no job. You live with your father. You don't have any charges pending. It would have been better if you turned yourself in and not got a new charge. Why didn't you? You were just afraid to?
Well, I mean, I've never been to jail before, so I was planning on it because I know it'd look better on myself, but I just I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Wish I would have.
What other kinds of jobs have you had?
Well, I worked at Hallmark for a year, trailer factory, with my dad, but that was quite a while ago. I worked at a bakery in Shipshawana, the Blue Gate Bakery. I worked there for like 6 months or so. I had a job up in Kalamazoo doing auto detailing, but I couldn't afford getting to work and back because I had a truck and gas was too much to get there and back, so I had to quit that job.
Do you have any children?
No.
That auto detailing will keep you in meth for sure.
Are you 20 or 21?
I'm 20.
God, that's awful.
I've been a judge longer than you've been alive. And so St. Joe County is your home county?
Yeah.
You went to White Pigeon schools?
I actually went to school in Indiana because my grandparents had guardianship over me for most of my life. And I went to Westview at Topeka.
All right. Well, this is a felony offense.
Happy New Year, Mortimer. Thank you.
But I'm not really inclined to leave you in jail till January 9th on a plastic straw containing white residue. This is more of a paraphernalia case. It's a drug possession case. I'm going to set the bond at $500 PR. You are not to use any drugs or alcohol. You're not old enough to drink. I suspect that if you tested today, you test positive for methamphetamine. When I see you on January 9th, I'm going to test you for methamphetamine. So keep that in mind. No weapons, no assaultive behavior. You may not leave the state of Michigan.
Yep.
And your pre-exam conference is set for January 9th at 8:30. And if there is a prelim, it will be January 16th at 1 o'clock. I'm going to appoint attorney Luke Knopfsinger. I know it's charged as a 10-year felony, but the affidavit supports a straw with some residue in it, which is not a serious criminal offense. You have no criminal record. You have no job. I suspect that you're struggling with methamphetamine addiction, but that's only a speculation. So I'm going to let you out on a PR bond. You must reside with your father at 12016 US 12. Is that agreeable?
Yes.
All right, you're good to go. January 9th at 8:30. They're going to give you some paperwork with your lawyer's name on it. His name is Luke Knopfsinger. His office is in Three Rivers. I want you to call him and to make an appointment with him to discuss this with him. You're 20 years old. You're bobbing like a cork in the ocean with no real purpose and a possible drug addiction. Let's see what we can do before you go over the waterfall. I'll see you on January 9th at 8:30.
Thank you.
Guess there's no waterfall in the ocean, so maybe she's bobbing in a river or stream.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Taya.
Not a problem.
I hope she doesn't get in trouble between then and now. All right, that's all we've got. I have 32 minutes left of my work year. See what I can figure out. All right, thank you. I'll see you next year.
Bye.
And I'll see everyone else next year.
Well, there you have it. Sorry, I intended to do a long stream this morning, basically to keep myself out of trouble. And I was thinking we'd have some good material on New Year's Day, but no such luck. No such luck. It turned into a rambling mess, but it was still fun. I enjoyed it. I had lots of coffee. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for coming out. I will see you all soon. I don't know. I'll probably hang out with Ben a little bit today. But I survived it yesterday, so I think we'll be okay. All right. I'll see y'all soon.